Premier card has an 80,000 point bonus right now, which is great, and you could redeem that for $800 cash back. But I'm going to show you how by utilizing transfer partners, you could redeem those same 80,000 points for quadruple the value or even more. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Katie from Katie's Travel Tricks, and I'm here to teach you how to leverage credit card points so that you and your family can travel more for less money. So let's start with the basics. If you were to sign up for this Citi Premier card today, you'd earn 80,000 points after you spent $4,000 in 6 months. You could redeem those 80,000 points for $800 cash back, like I said, or you could also transfer them to certain hotels and airlines that Citi has partnered with. It's important to note that once you transfer your points to those hotels or airlines, the points are stuck there. You can't change your mind and transfer them back to Citi Thank You points. Most of the time, when you transfer those Citi Thank You points to a hotel or airline, they'll transfer at a 1-to-1 ratio. That means if you have 1,000 Citi Thank You points, they'll transfer into an airline or hotel account, and you'll get 1,000 of those points. Now, one of my favorite redemptions is to take those Citi Thank You points and transfer them to Choice Hotels. That's because the ratio is different. If you transfer 1,000 Citi Thank You points to Choice Hotels, you'll actually get 2,000 Choice Hotel points. Here's 3 examples of some great value that you could get by doing this. The first one is extreme. You could get over $1,600 of value by booking 2 nights at this place in Big Bear, California. The second is a place that we're planning to stay in Melbourne, Australia when we go in January. It costs just 10,000 choice points a night, so keep in mind that's just 5,000 Citi points, but the rooms cost $190 per night. Here's another place our family is staying coming up in a few months, and that's in Rome. You can book this for 16,000 choice points per night, so 8,000 Citi points if you're transferring them over, but the room can cost 382 euros per night. So let's take that hotel in Rome as an example. It costs 16,000 choice points per night. So for a 10-night stay, you'd need 160,000 choice points. That's the same number that you're going to be able to get from transferring your welcome bonus of 80,000 points to Choice. You'll have 160,000 choice points if you do that. And you could book 10 nights at that hotel in Rome that costs over $350 a night. So that's over $3,000 of value that you're getting, instead of just the $800 of cash back that you would have gotten if you just took the cash back. It's so easy to transfer points, and I'm going to take you step by step right now and show you how you can do this in less than 5 minutes. The first thing you need to do is get a Choice Privileges account number. This account name has to be the same name that's on your Citi Premier account, giving you those thank you points. If you don't already have an account, go to choicehotels.com and create one. Otherwise, just go to the same website and make sure you take a note of your member number. The next step is going to be to go to Citi.com, enter in your username and password, and log into your account. From here, go along the top menu until you get to Rewards and Offers, and then you're going to go down and click Thank You Rewards. This is going to take you to a separate account where you'll be able to transfer your points. Once you've been redirected to thankyou.com, you'll be able to see all the different ways you can take advantage of your points. You'll see the total of your points, and to transfer them, we're going to go to More Ways to Redeem, which is going to pull down some other menu options and click Points Transfer. On this page, it's going to show you all the different places that you can transfer your points and the transfer ratios. Scroll down here, in this case to Choice Privileges, and click Continue. It confirms that when I transfer 1,000 points from Citi, I'm going to get 2,000 Choice Privileges points. This is where you would then decide how many you're going to transfer. Now, remember, you don't want to be transferring them until you've already confirmed the Choice hotel that you want to book is available, because once you transfer, you can't untransfer them and return them to Citi Thank You points. It's super easy to do. You just keep scrolling. You're going to enter your member number twice. As you can see, the name is already filled. In this case, this is my husband's account, and so he's the one that I have to put his member number. I can't put my member number and his name because the transfer will fail. It's going to have you check a few boxes, and then you can click Continue, and that's what's going to transfer your points. You should see your points transfer almost instantly. In some cases, it could take a few minutes or a few hours. Then, if I wanted to go and book, I would log into my Choice account, as I've done here, enter in the city that I want to book. So here I'm going to say that I'm booking a night in Melbourne. I can enter in the dates. In this case, it doesn't really matter how many guests I'm putting. And instead of best available, I'm going to put use Choice Privileges points to find the hotels. So this is the hotel that I featured earlier, this Comfort Apartments Royal Garden, which is a place that we're planning to stay in Melbourne. And then once I click that, you just keep clicking through. You can look at the property. Of course, I always recommend that you look at reviews before you book a place. In this case, I know when we book this, these are not our dates, but I would be booking this 2-level room that's basically an apartment. You click on rates and details. That's going to take you to the page where you pick, again, how you're going to pay. In this case, I don't want to use dollars, of course, I want to use points. I can go through and verify all my details, and then I just need to click here, make reservation, in order to reserve that room. Now, let's be honest, Choice Hotels does not have the best reputation in the United States. And in the United States, most of the Choice Hotels are not a great value with points. But I've already done some digging for you to make this easier so you can find some of their best properties. So here's 2 places in my blog that you can go and find and search that's going to help you find some great family options with Choice Hotels. The first one highlights all the Choice Hotels that have 1 or more bedroom properties that you can book into with points. You can find the link to that in my description below. The second one is a map of Europe that includes hotels that sleep families of 4 or more that you can book with points. Choice has a large number of properties in Europe that are bookable for families, and it's one of the reasons it's a great option if you're looking for a card that's going to get you family stays in Europe with points. That's also linked in my description below. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments because I'd love to help you figure this out. You can also find a link to apply for the Citi Premier card down below if this video has inspired you to do so. And please check out my website and my Instagram page for even more tips on how your family can start traveling more for less.